In this video, I challenged myself to build 2 different parts without seeing any color. My game was entirely black and white. I could not see any color. This was probably one of the most fun and stressful challenges that I've done in this game. And stick to the end because I didn't only do modern, I also did design style, which is not even the style that I do. So that was an extra challenge. It doesn't show anything in the recording right now, but let me get my phone. What it looks like for me, the screen has color and this one hasn't. So if I open GD right now, so yeah, there's no color in GD, but there's color in that monitor. I will toggle this off, do not worry. I'll do this. Alright, so, where do I start? I'm gonna change the background to the plain one, basic modern stuff. And I will start by selecting a background color. For the background, I know that this around here is kind of like here is kind of purple pink. I think we can pick that and then make that kind of just at the very center here. I don't know. I have no idea. For the main color, I will probably do, I don't know, something around, since we picked kind of pink there, we could pick something kind of complementary to it. Maybe this, I think here is kind of like yellowy green or something. And then just make that very bright. But I can even tell the difference between like this and this. Which one is a yellow pad? So we have that. I think we're gonna start with the solid blocks for this. I have no idea. So let's start with this. These can be color 4 because it's our you know, our color. Let's layer this down a little bit and then add something inside for the block design. I think I'll just go with some very basic design here because the focus is trying to make good colors, not necessarily a good design. So I will go with these because they're cool, but then I will make them smaller. Same color 4, but then I'll make it slightly darker like that. Oh my, I don't know if that's gonna look right. So for the decoration behind the portal, wait, let's do one thing at a time. We have that block part kind of there, and then I'll have some other, you know, just connecting it to the floor. I'm trying to imagine what it looks like right now, and it's probably, yeah, okay, so maybe I could use, I have no idea. I think I'll go for copy color of the background. Just copy color of the background and then like around 0.75. I have no idea. That looks like enough contrast, I think. And then I'll add a black glow thing at B1, but it'll be black with lower opacity just to give a little bit of shading like that. It's basically the 1.9 GD editor, except I can't see anything. Now for this decoration behind the portal, I have no idea. I think I would just go with the low opacity black. Although if I make a background, I could kind of mess around too much with that. I'd rather just have that as a BG color or something like that. Then that could be a B2, and then at the very top of that I could have maybe one of these at B1, but then make it color 4. So I think preview mode, why am I doing preview mode on and off? I can't see anything. Then for air deco, some very basic arrows probably. Rotate these 4 to 5 degrees, just do the same thing with then have this at color 4 and make it above the other arrow. Copy and paste that, move it below, and then make it the regular BG color, just slightly darker. I have no idea if that looks good or not. We're gonna hope it does. We can copy the, I can even tell if the free move thing is selected or not. It is, okay. Since we're doing like a very bright block here in a very dark background, we could use some glow to add some contrast. So let's get the big glow ball, add it on top of the block design, and then make it the same color as color 4. Copy color, channel 4, but make it blending and very low opacity. We don't want it to be too bright. I can't even tell if that shows up. Let's do 3D, shall we? I'm going to add some very basic 3D. I am intrigued with how this is gonna look. This has to look good, at least in the modern one. Come it's so hard to think of ideas when I cannot have colors going on. All right, we need some ground spikes probably. There's nothing on the ground. I don't know, these are probably gonna be my go-to right now because this is modern. Why did I add a bush? Then for a background, I'm gonna go simple because I'm so scared that this is gonna look like bad. So I'll just do some pillars, but some of these are gonna be smaller just for variation. I actually do like that. Why do I come up with like kind of cool stuff when I'm it's not even a serious level? Let's turn on don't fade don't enter and turn the glow off. It's already turned off. And I think to end it off, let's close the ground spikes right there, and then we can just copy and paste. And actually, I'll do color changes. I'll challenge myself a bit more. Let's make the background change from that kind of purple to maybe this is like red, probably. Then change color 4 to orange, maybe. I think this, yeah, that's orange, right? I'm pretty sure it is. But what? Wait, color 4, not color 5. There we go. And we can add a blending screen pulse. I have so much stuff on my custom objects. I need to clean this. Right, this is gonna be black with blending, so it's invisible. But then since it's group 4, I can use the pulse trigger to make it pulse. Wow, that's crazy. Insane commentary right there. So it's gonna be like 0.1 and then fades away in 1 second. Group 4, and then the color, and then just actually, yeah, I could do HSV color of the background. Okay, that I think that might be a little too bright. Tune that down a little. Okay, and that's, yeah, I think that's good now. I'll change the hue a little bit. I am terrified. Let's see how that looks in normal mode with black and white. Okay, it's not bad, not gonna lie. I do see that I didn't turn off the BG effect particles. Alright, I think it is time for the truth. Saturation, and then put it back to where it was. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be so embarrassing probably, or it's gonna be a banger. And I don't... Okay. Okay, alright. This is actually kind of sick. I did not... Oh, okay. I did not expect it to look this good. I think the blending screen pulses really made this much better. Especially with the little hue changes, it gave it some kind of... this looked pretty cool. I'm actually surprised that I managed to do that. Oh my... Dude, the colors are sick. I'm actually... I popped off. Before we go to the design one, quick word from the video sponsor, which is myself. This channel now has the join button, and by joining, you support me even further, and you also get some perks like level previews, you can friend me in Jump Dash, that kind of stuff. There's a few different tiers and you can look onto them. If you want to support me even further than you already do, then feel free to become a member. I appreciate it. Let's keep going with the video. Alright, let's make a glow design kind of level now. This one is actually gonna be embarrassing though, because the modern one, I kind of expected for it to go at least like okay. It went better than I expected. But for the glow one, I am actually like kind of terrified. Background is gonna be... This is so much more difficult because I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I'll go with like purple, because purple is always good for backgrounds. That is something that I just made up. Alright, so everything is essentially black. I can't see anything. Let's start with some structuring, I guess. Wow, very unique structuring that I have here. I know it's crazy. Okay, we have the structures finished. Let's start with I'm gonna do the outlines, the inner outlines. Gotta make sure to do the corner pieces, otherwise I will be banned from Geometry Dash. So the object color is actually gonna be copy color of the background, but the brightness is gonna go all the way to like 5, and then the saturation probably 0.20. Okay, second layer. Let's do the block base, because you do not want to have a blending block base, because if you have a background, it's gonna be see-through. You know, you don't want your blocks to be see-through. Usually, I'm not saying it's always the case. I cannot speak. It's gonna be copy color of the background, but we'll make it dark. All right, for layer 3, I'm gonna do my usual glow thing that I do. I just join these two glow pillars and I make them copy color of the background, but with blending. With preview mode on, it's kind of hard to see, so I just leave it off. We'll add a black glow just for some shading. You know what, maybe we could use these. They're very basic, but I like them. Yeah, something like that. We overlook how much of a power having to, you know, look at colors is. Like, we get to look and see the colors. It's like, I guess we take it for granted. Very basic 3D right there. And then for the inside, I'm going to copy and paste everything, but then I'll change the hue to 180 so we have complementary colors. So this should be, there we go. That probably looks horrible. And then for the inside, I can just do some other details, because honestly, I'm very lost here. Let's use connectors again. Then I gotta do some texturing there as well. I'll get these, and then I'll make the first color, I'll make both of them BG blending, but this one's gonna be much darker, so it's barely visible probably. All right, we're gonna copy these designs over to the rest of the blocks. Then the inside will be copy color of the background with blending, but very bright. and then the outline would just be the object color. And then inside of that, I can add black, then I link that, and then I add something on top of that with the same color. Top 10 times I doubted my creating skills. This is certainly one of them. I mean, from looking right now, it looks pretty decent. It's pretty clean and all, but I just cannot know if the colors are correct. I want to add something behind the portal, so we're gonna do a very basic decoration thing. And then we have that very glowy thing. I don't know if it looks good, but we're gonna copy and paste it throughout and then change the hue to 180 to match the blocks, you know? And then we're gonna have this. We have them just floating around like, yeah, I'm on preview mode and the contrast looks pretty decent, so I think I got that right. This is already taking me double the time that it took for me to do the first one. You know what, I think it's good. I think we should add pulses now. Actually, before I do, let's add ground spikes. I didn't do any saw blades. I'll be smart though, I'll just copy and paste the arrow, and then I'll remove the, you know, the arrow. And then we can make that one to 180. Let's add some glow for the atmosphere. Okay, now we do the pulses. The game looks so weird, but my eyes are already used to it. And for pulses, let me just... I think this is it. Let's see that in normal before we turn the colors on. Wait, I forgot to select all, turn glow off, don't fade on enter. Rob's rating levels, Rob top, I'm trying to record. All right, so let's enable the saturation back again. And then let's go back to the game. It looks so saturated. Oh my god. All right. I probably missed some objects, and then there's like 3 bugged color ones. Oh, let's see. Yo. No, the inside of the blocks. But yo, this is actually not too bad. It's actually pretty decent. If I change the inside, come on, man. If I do that and this, we probably fixed the entire issue. Yeah, my main problem would be the arrows. I think it's well done. It's well done. Come on, I did it without seeing the colors. Okay, all right. Gotta give myself some credit because, you know, I did it without looking. You know, no colors, and I'm not even a design creator, so I think I did well, especially with the complementary colors there. I think that's pretty sick. But yeah, I think that's it. I was just like typing stuff, and then I was like, yo, I kind of got this idea. Someone might have done this already. I don't know. If you did, you can comment, and I'll make sure to, you know, credit you with like a pinned comment or something. I think people have done similar things, like doing a level with only one color channel. I don't think anyone has done a video where you actually limit your vision, like you cannot see any color in the editor. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, and thank you for watching. Bye.